Do I have a mic? That's always my first question. Does my mic, is it on? Is it on? Can you hear me? I can hear myself. That doesn't mean anything though. Dad Random, how you doing? Hey, Itchy Sack. And Dan, the troll man. The guy that thinks his name is not drone worship. Dan, you have not watched my live stream in a long time, have you? What do I talk about on Friday? I talk about stuff I feel like talking about on Friday. So as far as tonight's discussion is concerned, it's for me to know and you to find out. So how you doing? And yes, I've had a long week at work, so shut up. Now that's how you start a live stream. What I'm going to be talking about and doing a little bit of a rant, I am whatever the community created, Chris, and that's all there is to it. Dan, you're being played. I know. I'm just joking. You are exactly what gets the views. I totally understand that. Some days I don't give a crap. Like right now, I really don't care. I'm actually interested in talking about what I'm talking about because I fly with DJI stuff and I fly the AVATA and I really like the AVATA, but I really hate the freaking goggles too. The goggles too suck ass. And they don't fit. They're not as good as the V2 goggles. And that's what I'm going to be saying. And then the V2 goggles, you got to put all these hacks in to get the OSD up. So that's kind of, yeah. So Dan, I've had you around since day one. So believe me, by the way, do you like the duck foot going on right here? I really hate the this is just a prototype. I love the hat. This is a freaking great hat. It's actually reasonable price-wise too. It's just that duck logo. It's really good, actually. It says quack off. So that's what you can do right now. That is the freaking greatest hat ever. Guys, for freaking $20, you get a freaking great hat. I just got to fix that logo. And the black version of this hat has a bigger foot and it's a lot better. So so anyway. So Dan, I'm still on the rant of calling you drone worship, because that's what you are. That's what you always have been. That's what you are to me. You can be freaking scooter worship, but you're something worship, but you're not I fix sheet. Shit. I fix stuff. At least it's my opinion. I would say it's freaking Honda worship or freaking, something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I hear that you say what you say. Why do all reviewers fly with them in all their videos? G2s, I mean. The V2s, you mean? The V2s are better. That's why they fly in them. Quack on, quack off. Hey, Andy. Okay, so what? Well, thank you, sir. But that guy is not a fan of the community anymore. Has changed too much for me, so I'm out of here. Okay. Hey, I'm taking my drone and I'm leaving. I'm taking my battery charger and I'm going home. I break. Dan, you can come here and talk about freaking motor scooters with the people that are here. I don't care. They want to hear about these freaking goggles real quick. So, and you were right a long time ago. The analog people are the only ones that don't have to dink around with all this stuff. But digital is here to stay. This is the third generation of digital. We've got HD0. We've got CADX. we've got Walk Snail, we've got DJI, we've got digital going everywhere, and it's getting reasonable. The digital price, Dan, has gone down. You can put a Walk Snail air unit, get 1080p in your flight goggles, and your goggles will fit because they're the Caddx goggles, and they're about $500. So it's right there. It's right in the price point for almost everybody because that's what they were paying with for their for their earlier versions of the the Fat Sharks and all that. They were about that same price. So we're right there, man. We're back in the saddle. The air units are the digital units are only $150. They go down almost to $100 if you buy the Walk Snail Lite version. So you're in, man. If you want to freaking be low budget, there's a place for everybody in this world. So you care about the community. Dan, it's not about caring about the community. It's about doing what you want to do and not caring what the community thinks. And you loved that. You love that freaking, and what do you call it? You love the drama. I hate the drama. I stay away from it. If there's drama going on, I'm done with that. I just do my own thing. So, but it's good that you're here, man. Itchy Sack. All drone reviews I see now, they're wearing the G2s. Yeah, the V2s. Yeah, V2s, G2s. Generation 2s. Okay, this was one of the problem with those goggles. There was the V1s, okay, which is basically the goggles 1, version 1, but they call them the V1s. And then the goggles, the second version of the V1s came out, which we call the goggles V2, which got everybody all screwed up. And then they brought the third generation of goggles, which were totally different than the first 2 generations of the goggles. And they called them the goggles 2, which screwed up all the people that had the V2. So now they're like, are they V2s or are they G2? I don't know. Well, they freaking 2 something. All right. I don't care what the community thinks about my V1s. Screw them. I'm with you. Hey, the V1s back in the day were the Shias. They're actually really good. I still will fly all these little birds. I'll fly these little birds with the V1 still. That little one, I haven't flown that one in a while. That needs to get up. But you see the camera's gone. What I need to do is I have another mount for this one so I can carry my, see, it's broke. But this was before I was printing my own stuff. But I've got another mount for this for the Action 2. The Action 2 is perfect for this little drone. Action 2 carrying this big fat freaking Lion pack. So that'll work. Or any of the other packs I've got. So we're good. So this one actually has the correct. See, I could put the Action 2 on this little bad boy too. It's a little 3-inch. So that's got the right mount. So anyway, I got the PTG, so I can freaking mount all those suckers. Alrighty, guys, the freaking 4,000-pound elephant is now entering the room. Here we go. Screen share time. Oh yes. You are so, Dan, aren't you excited about that? I love minis. Minis made my channel the place it is. And for as much as I'd want to do motorcycles, Dan, I have to do minis because minis like me and I like minis. I put up a mini video, I get 1,000 views. I put up a freaking motorcycle video and everybody's like, huh? What do you think about me doing doing electric bikes? I live in Electric Bike City. Doing a offshoot channel. I'll call it I Fix She Bikes. I can't fix them. I ride bikes is what I'm going to call it. I ride electric bikes. That's what I'm changing my channel to. I love analog too much. It's so cheap. It's cheap. It's way freaking cheap. I can't fix that stuff. But I could buy it. It's way cheaper to buy. You can buy all the little analog builds are they're like $1.50. And the freaking digital builds, they're finally coming down. They're still way freaking overpriced. I'm with you on that. I don't buy video drones that often. And the one that Kai helped me build, that thing is a freaking little 5-inch freaking miracle. It's awesome, but it's expensive. It's if you look at all the dollars and cents I put into it and the screw ups as we were putting that thing together, it is so expensive. It is free. I'm with you. I don't like to spend that. I've been recycling money. I've been recycling money now for about 4 years. I'm just really good at recycling the money. You know, I make just enough money to pay the rent, and then I just recycle it over and over. I don't keep anything except for some things. I keep some of those little things. I keep my cameras. I love little cameras, but yeah, I just recycle. Okay. So, and you know, look at this. Check this little thing out. I printed this sucker up the other day. I put the Lone Star sticker on there. I'm not a huge sticker. It needs to be smaller. I need to get a smaller. Kai needs to get me a smaller sticker. But this is actually the prop holder for the Mini. And the reason why I'm bringing this stuff in is, and Dan, we're talking about saving price, saving cost, right? That little thing right there, you can totally accessorize one dime at a time. Those props were $12. Those Master Air Screw aftermarkets. You can buy the drone. I could actually go and buy the Mini 2 4K for about $230. And I would have this one, 2 drones that'll fly on that N1 controller. So we're talking saving cash right here. We're saving some serious bones. And these batteries right here, $20. One of the things I've been waiting for, it's not here yet, is, well, hold on here. I got one more battery to throw up there. We got to throw another one up there. Here's the LiPo right there. That's the LiPo for that bad boy. But guys, this stuff is super, super reasonable right now. And if I want to have a little bit more mini fun, I can get the 4K version of that for $230. So I would have, you say, well, why would I do that? Exactly. It makes no sense. Unless I really wanted to have 4K. But what this thing does is good enough as far as video is concerned for me at this point. I'm not doing any super like fancy photography right now. And this thing right here has actual 4K. If I could rip this camera off and stick it on the gimbal of that, I would have a Mini 2 standard, not an SE. But yeah. I can't fly GPS anymore, man. Unfortunately, it's just boring. You know it is until you haven't done it for a while. It's like anything. And I said that. I get bored. I get bored of FPV, to be quite honest. How many freaking loops can you do? And what it always boils down to for me with FPV is I get out and I do the long range reaches and I fly. All the FPV does is it gives me more angles to fly. It gives me better dynamics when I do photography. I'm into the pictures. I live in a place for photography, you know. But look at this. This is an absolute Chinese ripoff. Check this out. Look at that. We're talking just about 3 centimeters taller. This is the Potensic Atom. And I'm actually going to put these their videos up against each other. I'm going to fly both of them this weekend. I hope I can get some video in. And I'm going to put video side by side with this. This video here should kick the crap out of that video right there, because that's 2.7K. But what we're going to do is we're going to say, can DJI's color science beat this one's lack of stability? Okay. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. And let me tell you something, with these props on, this thing it went from quiet to literally stealth mode. So it'd be interesting to see if these props would fit on these motors, because if I could get some stealth props on here, $12 stealth props, and put them on here, that would be a really interesting, experiment. But you got the controller side by side here. You can see the difference. I really like this the phone holding controller. But what I've noticed is when I do certain things like launch and stuff, I had somebody comment one day on that last video. They were saying, oh, I can launch my, my Potenzic Atom SE with one hand. And I'm like, I can't. I have never done it before. I don't know how to do it. I hold it funny, by then you just stick it on your car and you launch it by then. That's when you start building a faster quad, push your skills. I don't see you fix sheet. I fly sheet. I don't like to crash sheet. So that's why I'm not very good with the other part of FPV, which is crashing and fixing. I don't enjoy, like some people enjoy the fact that their quad is stuffed with grass. I hate that. Okay. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this mess behind me. This disturbs my head looking at this mess, and I'm going to clean this as soon as this live streams. I'm going to clean this so it's nice, but it's irritating. It's irritating to me. So, what I want to do a little bit, and I know some of you guys are maybe interested in some of the mini stuff, and maybe the cost of things. Okay, I'm going to give you some numbers really quick. Okay, I'm going to put them up. I'm going to put them up on the chat. Okay, so the drone is about $300. Okay, with the controller. So Mini 2 SE and plus controller is about $300. Okay, $320 or something like that. I'm just going to say 300, and that's with a battery. Okay. So I'm just gonna roll it so it's so it looks cheaper than it really is. Let's say 320. Let's not lie. Let's not lie too much. It's probably going to be cheaper than that in a very short period of time. Okay. It's worth every bit of that. To have OcuSync too. Remember, I don't know if you remember way back to when the Mavic Pro came out, the first Mavic Pro. That thing had OcuSync in it, and that thing could go and go and go, but its battery didn't let it go. That little thing right there can go as far as the original Mavic Pro, and it has what I would consider to be comparable color science when it comes to the imagery. Okay, as much as I can tell you. So about 320. So that's the Mini 2 SE controller. And then for the Lion, okay, for the lithium ion packs, they're about $20. Okay, they're about $20. Okay, the charger. Okay, so extra batteries for that are about 45, something like that. You can get them cheap. You don't have to pay full boat. You don't have to pay the whole $50. Okay. So I would say, lipo. So lipo pack, it will be about $45. Okay. That's, for most FPVers, they're crying right now. Because remember, I just bought a 1800 6S battery for Mr. Croc, and that thing was $26. It is a freaking powerhouse. I can fly Mr. Croc 90 miles an hour with that battery. Okay. So you feeling a little bit better there, Dan? Okay. So I buy one battery, $26. See, I'm totally on your side when it comes to the battery thing. Okay. Now I just bought also for that little kit there. I also bought a charging hub. Okay, now the charging hub that I bought has a digital readout in the front. It tells you what each of the batteries in there. It tells you the type of battery it is, and it tells you its charge state. It also tells you its storage state. It also acts as a power bank. That charging hub coming from China is $34. Okay, that's my Sinova charger. Are you starting to get me why a Mini 3 sucks A right now? $100 batteries for that Mini 3 Everything is premium price on that thing. Okay, so charging hub, $34. Master air screw props, MAS props, are $12 right now with change. Obviously, everything's got change and tax. I'm just looking at cost right now, okay? Guys, are you starting to feel me? How this Mini becomes a better and better deal? All of the parts that you want for this thing can be 3D printed. So all of the prop. Now this thing, this is, here, let me show you this little puppy because I'm pretty proud of this one. I'm going to show you another option too for prop keepers. So let's go back to the main scene here. So here we go. So we got this right here. This is probably the best prop, the prop guard that you can get. So, you know, you do the old fold and see you later fold thing. And this thing here basically covers the props just like that. Okay. Okay. So there it is. Your Lone Star UAV prop holder. And the back, let me show you the back here. The back basically Velcro. This Velcro tab, this is a battery Velcro. There it is. Bam, done. Printed this thing out. I printed this thing out on from Thingiverse, free. Well, you know, nothing's free. I mean, this is made out of PLA. Okay, it's PLA filament. I probably could have done. I actually should have done this out of TPU, because TPU would have made this a little mushier and maybe less wearsome on there. So look at that right there. Bam. Okay. So there she is. And so if you start with the package with $339, okay, you get this and the N1 controller. If you want to buy another N1 controller, if you just wanted to piece it out, buy the N1 controller and then buy the drone. Okay. Let's look at it from that standpoint. The N1 controllers right now. So I'm going to put N1 controller. They're about $35. Are you kidding me? $35 for an N1 controller. That's OcuSync 2, fly 5 miles with your Mini. Okay. Replacement units with 4K. Okay. Okay, you're saying Mini 2 with battery. Mini 2 replacement unit with battery, okay, is about 200 and let's be honest here, about $260. 200 I've seen them so 260, something like that is what I saw. Are you starting to feel me, man? Are you starting to feel me? Why that is such a good deal. So if you're starting out and you just want, and you know, you don't want to make your wife mad, okay? And you want to just get things slowly and you want to start piecing this out, you can get the drone for about $260. You can get that for about $35. Those batteries there, you can get one at a time. Now that comes with your first battery. You can buy these for $20. And I would buy these anyway. These are better batteries. These things you can leave in your car. It won't burn your car down. Okay, here's the Potenzix battery, by the way. I'll put that right next to it. Same cells. They're both 18650 cells. This one uses the 18650 pack, not the LiPo pack, so you don't want to get this one in the wind. This one can handle the 20-mile-an-hour winds with that LiPo pack. And it can run both batteries. Bam. So I think what you mean is to say is fly within line of sight, not 5 miles. No. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Fly way within line of sight. Okay. Will those black batteries work with the regular? Yeah, absolutely it can. It also works with the Mini 1 SE. It works with the original SE. So if you have the Mini 1 SE, you can run both packs in that. It's got the same battery compartment. Okay. All you got to do is look for the big fat hole. Okay. All right. It's got to have that hole right there. And that'll take both batteries. Okay. Yeah, it'll run both packs, man. Both packs. Yeah, so, you know, we're finally getting some logic here. I mean, finally we got a company. Just snap that in there. Now I'm running Lions. $20 a pop for those Lion packs. I'm just saying. That's what she said, man. Those black batteries work with the regular Minute too. Yeah. So anyway, hey, so you want to see the best prop guard I've ever seen? The absolutely best prop guard ever. Okay, right there. Here it is. Okay, check this out. All right, let me switch over here one more time. So, see, I got this fancy one with Lone Star on there. Okay, we're gonna take Lone Star off. We're gonna take Mr. Fancy Pants off here, and we're just gonna take this Velcro strap, and we're gonna wrap it around just like that. There it is, right there. Push it right up in the middle there. Okay. Anyway, I'm not selling this very well, but anyway. I guess I didn't sell that one at all. Oh, can I get this? See if I can get it. Everything these see the master air screw props. One of the things people don't know is they have a slightly different angle. See, people don't know that. They think that they're exactly the same. They're not. You notice how these basically stick up? That's the secret. That's the secret to their more efficiency is the fact that they're not flat against the body. So they have a different angle different angle of attack. Both sides do. So a lot of people don't know that. They think they're the same. They're not the same. But guys, this is my absolute favorite drone. Like I said, it made my channel and it makes me happy. So, and I think, and like Dan was saying, what makes you happy sometimes and what makes your channel or whatever makes you float your boat, man, that's what you got to stay with. So I'm never going to abandon this bad boy. I'm not going to quit you, man. All right. So there's that. Dan, if you send me a sticker, I'll stick it on there. And now this one here, this is the Potenzic. You can just look at the difference of the build quality. It feels good though. They did a good job. I don't know why Autel screwed up so bad with their build quality. This is so much better as far as build is concerned. It does have smaller props. But there it is right there. And this one's definitely more conducive for the Velcro. That's what I have the strap for. This is the Velcro strap for the Potenzic. They know how to save money. They know how to save cashola. So this one does work really good. So let me just show you. I like I'm taking up cheese. Okay. It does go one way or the other here. Let's flip it that way. There we go. There. So there's that. And how that basically holds that together. And there's that gimbal mount, but this is real 4K. This one will take real 4K video. This has got an actual Sony I forget what the sensor number is. But it will take real 4K video. Like I said, all I got to do is get that tiny little camera inside of that little mini over there, and I'm back in business. Or I can just, get online, find myself a replacement unit it doesn't say SE, go find a Mini 2, a real old Mini 2. And a lot of people will fire sale them. They piece out their kits to get rid of them. I usually sell mine as a full kit because people are more likely to pick up a full kit. They want to be ready to fly. That's what I would want. When I'm looking for kits, I'm looking for ready to fly kits. So Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. Now that Kai's here and the curmudgeon just showed up, we should start talking about the AVATA, shouldn't we? So let's go there. Let's go to the AVATA. We've only spent a half hour. I got 30 more minutes in me. So we're going to move it on over. Okay. And we're going to go and we're going to venture over to this strip over here. There's that. Let's go to, oh, why is it so dark? Why is it so dark? I can't see anything. Okay, let's go to this site there, display capture. There we go. Okay. Want to see something cool? All right. Here, let me just minimize this real quick. That's cool right there. This is why we fly with the O3. Okay. So this is why we fly with the O3. Check that out. That right there. Okay, let's see. Can I point the right way? That right there is why we fly with the O3 right there. That is freaking unbelievable 4K 60 video. All I got to do is get my stabilization down. But I can pull still frames of just killer angles. Okay? And that is why I like the O3. And that is not, can I do that with Mr. Croc? Yeah. I've got that big, ginormous battery now. I can hook them up to my V2 goggles. And which I think I'm going to do. I know Possum. I know you're thinking about I know Possum's thinking, he's like, I got the V1s, man. I'm not very good. Find yourself some V2s. Let's say hi to people. Mountaineer FPV. Let's see. We got to go to the beginning of the chat here. Hey, let's put the chat on. Let's rock the chat. We're gonna rock the chat right now. I'm gonna copy that. We're gonna rock on the chat. Rock on the chat. No, guys, I am not on drugs today. I just feel good. It's Friday. Sometimes I feel good on it's Friday. There we go. There is our chat. All right. We rocking the chat right now. There we go. Now I can look at the screen there and say hi hi, Nightbot. Yeah, we tell you something. That Nightbot never misses a stream. Some of you guys disappoint me, but Nightbot is always here, always saying hi, always commenting. Nightbot cares. But it is now time to talk about this right here. And we're going to make it bigger because you can't see crap right there. And this is the ProView. Here, I got to get you chatters off here. This is the ProView Combo Bundle Pro. Kai just calls it the up your butt. Here, I want more money from you. From the Evil Empire. Okay. All right. So there's image number one. This is ProView Combo. That's what they call it. ProView. Of course, if you don't have this, you're not a pro. So anybody that has, if you bought the first one, we're going to penalize you because we're putting out a second one. Okay, here we go. Now, this was Jasper Ellens released this today. This is the new AVATA coming out. Now it's same old AVATA, okay? But the goggles are different. You can notice that they decided to throw on a Lion pack there. I don't know if it's a Lion pack. It could be a LiPo. Who knows? And to me, what's really, really interesting is this right here. That's all I want. You can take all of these lenses and all of these packs and stuff. And if you just send me this rubber thing right here that I can stick on my face so the freaking goggles fit, it will make my 2023. And of course, what is that going to cost me? What is that rubber thing right there That's all I want right there. So it fits my freaking face. What is that going to cost? That's going to be $2.99. Nightbot is on drugs. Anybody guess what that pixelated freaking image is going to cost me? It'll make my year if it helps my goggles fit. I'm just going to tell you. Yeah. Oh. I was thinking I could put on. So while you guys, I'm waiting for you guys to comment. Okay. That's not enough. Come on. Let's be DJI here. Pretend you're DJI. What are you going to charge me for that? I'm waiting. At least 50 bones. Come on, Kai. Do better. You gotta get at least $100 out of me. All right. What I'm not gonna do, like I just did with the mini, sell the stuff sell my goggles now and buy this one that has all of the. I guarantee there's a kit, and the kit is gonna have the faceplate, and it's gonna have all of these diopters in it. It's gonna be the blind man kit. 50 Chinese labor dollars. That is no joke either. That's the truth. It's gonna be $50. Gonna be 50 labor boys. Little Chinese. Oh man, I can't say that. Can't. That's racist. Don't say that. Don't talk that way. Okay. But that's the truth. So right here, all I want is this right here and maybe one of these. I don't know which one I'm gonna need. Just depends. What those diopters are going to do is they're going to push the screen further away from your face. So everybody is going to be looking into a tunnel that's 100 feet long. The goggles look different. Look at the top, I guess. Look at the top right. I don't have my goggles here, guys. Dang it. I guess I'm going to have to find an image. The antennas look different and the buttons. I'm hoping that there is on this one. This is the one where they're going to add the goggles 3. No. Mountaineer. Okay. Get with the program. It's the goggles 2 V2. Right. That's the case. We had the goggles 2. And then we've got the goggles 2 V2.1. Goggles 2 V2. Oh my God, it's going to be so bad. V3. Dude, they're not going to, those aren't V3. But we got to see them from the front. When I looked at them from the front, you're right. These little buttons right there, that right there, this could be a picture of the SE. The goggles, okay, hold on here. They're the goggles 2 SE. There you go. These are the goggles 2 SE because the SE is going to bring the regular buttons in and everybody's going to want them because they hate their other goggles too with the fancy stuff. I'm uploading an unlisted video to my channel just for you. Share it when done. I will share it when it's done uploading. You should watch it. There is a lot of truth to it. I'll check it out. Actually, if you want to, if the link comes out before the stream's over, post the link. Looks like patch antennas. That's true. That could be. Those could be patch antennas. They could be they're called what did they call them again? Here, I got to find the freaking, I got to go to the picture. Hold on here. They're called the, bundle, the ProView combo, bundle ProView. So pro means that they come with different antennas than, okay. All right, let's go here. Let's go to this image. Okay. All right. So this side is hidden. Okay. That's the other side. All this stuff is the same. If you're going to, what are these things down here? Air intakes. But this rubber thing right here, once again, is all I care about. This thing, that's all I care right there. I don't care about anything else. Guys, I can fly with the goggles I have because guys, I've gone out 2 miles. No, I've gone out really far. Okay. With the ones I've already got. And I just need them to fit so they don't feel like crap on my face. So I'm not sitting with crap on my face. Oh man. Guys, you don't know the things I go through. You guys do not know. The pain and suffering I have to embrace for you guys. So yes, and if you have not liked, like and subscribe, hit the thumb. But yeah, so this right here is all I care about. Okay, now let me go grab something really quick. All right, okay, now. I don't know why somebody really smart didn't just make this one correctly, okay? And you'll notice from this perspective of this one, okay, here, I'll go ahead and just take that, that one's thicker than this one. That means that it's going to move it outside the face. The big problem is this stuff right down here, this bottom piece. This right here has to lift the goggles up, okay? For us people with narrow faces, us freaking Anglos, okay? But there it is. There's I haven't put these on my current goggles yet because they don't make it better. And I'm not going to take off the ones I've got if this doesn't make it better. I mean, they're made nice. Here, let me show you. Let's get here. So this is the current version, okay? And this is the one you can go buy. You pay about $10 and it takes 6 months to get here. Okay. And then they have this little thing that goes in there, protects your lenses. Okay. But it does not, now you can say you can put, I don't want aftermarket that doesn't fit inside of the original product. Okay. It needs to fit inside the slots like this one's going to. In the current goggles, there's little slots that it fits in and it snaps in. I don't want to glue it in. I don't want to use freaking Velcro tape. I want it. Okay. This is what it comes with. Okay. I bought this just to see if it could work. There, it comes with these little Velcros. And damn, if I'm going to put freaking Velcros on my freaking $600 goggles, for God's sakes. Don't get me started. Don't get me pissed off more than I already am. Okay. Dan the man. Big Dan up thick sheet. He's got Dan freaking get in here with your barbarian FPV channel boy. Okay. Okay, I'll call you Barbarian. We're gonna call him Barbarian. I'm changing. I'm doing it for Dan. We're gonna do it for Dan. He is now officially Barbarian FPV. I wish I had an old picture of you. I'd throw it on there. Okay, I'm gonna make you a new art icon. By the way, Dan, thank you so much. I want to thank Dan right now for, I don't know, about 5 years from now, from now, 5 years ago. He kept me around, meaning that I was just playing around with this whole stupid hobby. And I just kept doing it. I kept hanging out and I kept kind of grinding a little bit. And yeah, so I've got Dan to thank. He freaking was a cheerleader and did all these, you know, he freaking told me stuff that was the truth, and you need that because there it ain't no lie. This is not a freaking easy gig. And you know, you make pennies for nothing. You know, you literally make pennies for not for nothing, for doing a lot. And in pretty much the last 2 years, the pennies have dropped by a lot. So if you're still doing it after 5 years, you're literally just doing it for nothing. So at least, you know, you're doing it for whatever. You're doing it for the Jerry's kids. I don't know. All right, we're back. So we're back to the problem here. Okay, so yeah, they look. I think they're the same. These look like the same, but there is something different in the front that maybe is not being shown in this image. Maybe it's not here. The other thing, like I said, there's something over here, and I do not think that my goggles have whatever the crap that is. And of course, this right here, this battery strap. How the hell long did it take anybody? Grumpy, hey, Grumpy's in the house. Okay. How long does it take to put a freaking battery on the back of this thing? Why was that so damn hard? Why was it so hard? That's a AVATA video. I will check it out. I'm actually putting it up on the screen right up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the guy with okay, I think you know what? I think I might have seen this. Is this the guy that did the, is this you? It's Mountaineer? Where is this your stuff? I'm like the guy. Yeah, it's me, man. I've done this. Now, are you the one that did the did you stabilize your footage? Ooh, you got. Oh, I like that. You got the freaking guns up there, man. Right there. That's the best part of that video, right there. But he's let's see here. Don't tread on me. Stay the frick down off my freaking property. But yeah, is that the Nazgul? Let's see. Yeah, flying the vault with the DJI AVATA. But the big thing about the AVATA is the stabilization. You know, the AVATA, you can do some crazy crap, and that's pretty good. That's pretty. Is that normal? That looks a little bit faster. Yeah, that's not the AVATA, is it? That's not officially the AVATA. That looks like it's faster. It looks quicker. So it just looks faster to me for whatever reason. Dan is a lot nicer than he's trying to pretend. For Jerry's kids. Yeah, Jerry's kids. You guys are Jerry's kids, by the way. You're old enough to be Jerry's kids. And he was old enough to be your daddy. Even you, Grumpy. Lloyd. Man, let me tell you, whatever happened to Mel, man? He disappeared. 5 at battery is a $200 pack. Oh, yeah. That battery pack right there, I bet you that's $200 right there. If we're talking about the same thing. But I used some software to stabilize it. So you gyro flowed that? Did you flow it? Did you gyro flow it? I love gyro flow, by the way. I love to be able to look at and then like take some of the gyro stabilization off. The other cool thing with gyro flow is just horizon balancing and just so. Interested in the Cinerace 20? Yes, I am too. There's actually I got rid of my Mavic 3, so don't feel bad, anybody. So I got a little spending cabbage, and I might do one of those small, one of those, either there's the Cinerace 30, It's the Cinnabot 30. I might go 3-inch. I don't know. I was thinking about going up. Because with the 3-inch, if everything goes to crap with the, I'm always worried about DJI not following through. So if they screw me over, basically, I can go and I can put the Action 2 on there. Oh, that's right. That's DJI too. But have you guys noticed that I've never gone GoPro? I went DJI and I never turned around because it's easier to like keep in the same family. But I've been and then the GoPros have just been killing me with their prices. Their prices are so expensive. You think DJI is bad? At least I've got the Chinese government on my side trying to keep the price down. But with GoPro, I don't have anybody to help me. Oh, GepRC 30. Yeah. Let's see. Jim, what are you saying? Why? I don't know. I've got why. Yeah. Oh, why? Why, Dad? Why? Are you saying why? Like, why did you sell it? Guys, I don't keep my drones. I told you, I don't keep them. I freaking get rid of them. I'm dad random. I don't keep anything for more than 6 months. I don't like to save anything. The only reason why I'm saving like these is they look good on the shelf and there's really no point of selling them. It's like a Pioneer. This is like if you were buying like John Deere tractors and you had the original John Deere tractor, you don't sell that one, you keep it. So that's why I'm keeping this. This is the original long range right here. And I could mount an action camera on here. Like I said, I'm going to take this thing off and just, I can set this up for ELRS. I could put one of these on there. There's a lot of things I can still do with this. So I'm impulsive. Yeah. Now you guys have, okay. Here, this will help you understand my impulsivity. Okay. This will help you understand. And here, I'm going to show you this really quick. This is my channel heading. This is what I did. I changed it. I put different pictures in it. I changed my icon. I don't like looking at the same thing all the time. Look at this. I made the duck foot. Kind of gotten rid of I didn't get rid of the duck, but I just changed it. I like this. I like this better. I like quack off because then you get quack off, quack me, go quack yourself. You got all those things that you can do within the quack regime. And yes, you guys could go quack yourself just for, okay. So every one of you guys can go quack yourself. You like this image? Okay. I wished I would have had bigger glasses in it. It's the DB Cooper thing. Couldn't you see me hijacking an airplane, which I'm never going to do, U.S. government. Okay. But couldn't you see that? Just the DB Cooper thing, kind of that guy sitting in the freaking seat. And that's my DB Cooper icon. So how many wives do you have? I'm not stupid. There's only, guys, with somebody like me, only one could handle me. That's the problem. That sounds a bit quacky. I'm just quacked. I'm a quacking. It's all the duck related thing. But check this out. This is the shirt. You like that? Isn't that the shiz? That's awesome. So they screwed up the color a little bit. I think the color's a little flat. I would like the color to be a little bit more flashy. And if this was embroidered, this hat right here, I'd get 30 of them. But I'd have to sell them all because I'd be sick of them in a week. But I just wanted you to see that I changed that up and threw some different things up. I really like that color there going on. You see the original quack hat right there, and then I've got Mr. Croc right there. So anyway, what's that? Ken Heron uploaded flying a drone and controlling an e-board. That guy's gonna freaking, he's got this young girlfriend, and now he's basically on e-boards. Let me tell you what Ken Heron shouldn't be on is an e-board. So, dude, I have some athleticism to me. I could probably do that, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to get. I'm not stupid, and he's got two problems. It's stupid and bravery, and he knows he can't do it. He's gonna get it out in anyway because he knows he's gonna go flying. So, yes, I could ride an e-board. And that's why I'm thinking about electric bike too, you know? So anyway, I got to get out of there. Let's go back to the images. Okay. All right. Let's go back here. All right. Okay. We're back here. Okay. So, this is the, $700 reboot of the goggles. So DJI not only is going to sell you the same goggles, they're going to sell you the same goggles with a $250, let's say $250 battery. And then they're going to only sell that with this new faceplate that you can only get with the new goggles. You can't buy it with the old one. What, Ken with a youngin'? E-board shout broken hip. I'm not quite to the broken hip stage. I'm still a hipster. I'm thinking about e-bikes. I'm jealous of the e-bike dude. Okay, I'm really jealous of him. He's actually one of my favorite channels to watch, believe it or not. He's not into himself. He's a really like laid back guy. You guys know who I'm talking about? EBR. Okay. E-bikes. So, all right, let's look at another image. Let's see if we can get some more. Let's see if we can get some more clues here. Here, let's use that as here. I'm gonna move this out of here. Put that back up there, and let's look at some more. Let's look at another image. Here's the box. Okay, so here's an image of the box. Of course, there's what it looks like. A little bit better version. Now this is the left side. Now there are some buttons. And the buttons are on the right side. So they're here if they're anywhere. And then, of course, they've got the padded strap, single strap. They don't have the freaking strap going over your forehead. But these things got plenty of reach, guys. You do not need to put patch antennas on there. It has them. Those are patch antennas. You don't need to add freaking patch antennas to these goggles. If you're I just don't know why we're doing this. Okay. At 44, I want a one wheel. 44, man. That's 10 years ago. I'd love that. One wheel. I'm, you know what? I've seen those. I would love to try one. Okay. I would love to try a one wheel. The one wheels are really cool. I'm just cool. I think it's cool. The technology, the balancing the gyro technology that keeps that thing. And, you know, it's just neat. So, let's see. It's called the Integra. DJI has the integrity. Yeah. Not for sale ever. That's what it should say. Oh my God, Integra. Are those the Goggles 3, guys? Is that a freaking Goggles 3? Why in the hell? They have to be the Goggles 2 V2. That's the only thing I can say. And of course, they sold all their their Goggles 2s to everybody. If they can, like I said, it looks like they beefed up that bottom lip there. If they fix that, I'm off their case. Okay. If they fix that stupid skirt, okay, if they fix this dang skirt right down here and they get it up off of our freaking face, our nose, so we can see the damn OSD better, and just all it does is it widens out the field of view just a little bit better. They did not freaking put that on a person that wasn't Chinese. That it's a different shaped face. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you got to test this out on some skinny faces. Okay. Maybe they did. I just don't believe it. Their R&D there just did not. They freaking missed the boat. Everything is great except for that. I have an e-chair that goes 7.5 miles per hour. Plenty fast enough for me. An e-chair. Grumpy, you can e-chair all over hell. You need a 4x4. They need a 4x4 chair. The Integra. Yeah. Integra. Yep. They can't even make up their own names, man. But not for sale. But yeah, you can buy this battery aftermarket. And that strap. Okay, so they'll have what they call a goggles 2 kit. It'll be a goggles 2 kit that'll include the strap, the battery, and the faceplate. They should just send it to us. If we bought the other goggles and we were freaking, the goggles 2 is racist. Yeah, it is. It's freaking totally racist. But I mean, they should be giving those to us. For us, the people that went out on a limb, bought their product early, love it. I really do love the video feed in it. I like how they work. They work great. So I'm just saying, I think let's see, we got some more pictures. I think we got a couple more here. Let me just get this right here. They got that one, and then we got this one. This is the other side. Right there. I can't get anything else off of it. I'm looking down below. Hey, what is that down there? My picture's in front of it. Dang it. See if I can get it right there. You see this right here? This pixelated thing here? This is the aftermarket kit for our goggles. Oh, I think that's the battery. Is that the battery there? I don't know. It's both sides. I don't know. Then they got this thing here, whatever that is. Why did they make it so big? Yeah. It only needs to be this big. It's tiny. That's it. See, this one even was DJI, this is my print that I can't use because the battery slips out all the time. I guess I could put a rubber band around it. It would work perfect for this. It's got a nice place to put the cables and stuff. Good cable management. So let's see. Did Dan send me something? Yep, he did. Dan sent me I have to figure. Let me see how I can get those. I'd have to go. I don't use Facebook. So he has Dan. Old people use Facebook. I only use it if I have to. See if I can find that here. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna get it. Let's see here. Where the heck is this? Yeah, we got to go to that other. Go to my other account right there. Right there to find out. It's my alter ego. Actually, my real ego. And this one should have the. This one should. Do I have a link there? I'm almost done here, guys. Messing around. Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah, this one loaded up here, and there's his message. There it is. Daniel Sampson. Here we go. Views for your eyes only. Oh, I can't show it to anybody. All right, Dan. I promise I won't show it to anybody. All right. All right. I have to watch that, and I have to watch that in private to be. It's secretive. So I'll only share it when he's allowing me to share it. So we've got to keep Facebook burner accounts. Oh, it's not a burner account. Oh, cool. There's 10 years ago memory just popped up there. That was a score from my daughter's freaking gymnastics meet. Oh, geez. She just got back from. She was in New Zealand. For 2 weeks, and this is her new family. This is her new family. That's not me. That's sad. That's cool though. That's a lot of young people in that family. So I could end up having to go to New Zealand if they end up tying the knot. So I'm excited for that, guys. If I go to New Zealand, I'm gonna see if I can go hang out with XJet. Could you imagine me and XJet on a rant? I hope he lives close. I literally I will make the drive to go see XJet. Yeah, Dan, I've got you, man. But could you imagine me and XJet in the same room? Just like he's flying and I'd have to hope for him to talk the New Zealand officials out of putting me in airplane jail for flying 5 feet above our property. Did you see the video? XJet flying his little FPV around his yard, and they sent him a letter. We saw that you put a video up of you flying through your own yard. I will if I could make it happen. Yeah, I will try to hang out with him for sure. I'll give him a duck hat. Oh, that's a ways off, I hope, for love of Jesus, guys. Oh boy. Okay, so here they are. It does look like the bottom of the goggles down here. It does look like they pushed them out. I am praying that is the case, that they pushed out the bottom of the goggles. And that will make our lives so much better. Okay. So if you're like me and you have basically goggles that do not fit your face, and you want your goggles to eventually fit your face, we will need that insert that they have in there for all of our goggles. I'm actually going to write a letter to DJI and say, hey, what about us? And they'll say, oh, we do like you. Here's a $2 coupon, but we're going to make you pay shipping, which is $10. You go to prison for knives in New Zealand. I'll go to prison for dad randoming in New Zealand. They're like, oh, you're dad random. We know what you do. You're not allowed to fly a zone here. Visit the Mad Kiwi. I don't, guys. I'm still trying to figure out if I can sit on a plane for 15 hours. That's the problem with it. So I'm gonna go on a huge diet to fly there. If I have to fly to New Zealand, I am gonna lose 30 pounds so I can fit in the airplane and I don't smash people. So for some $5. Alrighty. But guys, we might have a solution coming. Yes. A solution to the goggles. To the goggles V2. And I just hope at this moment, I hope for a miracle. And I think it's time to end the stream, guys. I think us being the age we are, our stream can only last so long. And we have better things to do. Let's see if I got every picture. I think I got all of them. I think I did everything. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay. That's all of the images except for this one. Here we go. DB Cooper. Does that even look like me? Kinda. That's pretty close. Yeah, if I was younger, maybe. I don't know. I'd have So, all right. I thought that was kind of fun. I love AI. AI does some fun stuff. So, alrighty.